seemed like you guys were so loose. You know, I mean,
when you play with other great people, it's easier. The chemistry is easier. You get to know the game a lot better with other great people. So I guess it all goes together.
Looked like you all came in separately, but what was the celebration or anything like in the locker room, or how were you able to enjoy this?
I think that we celebrated Enrique on the court so much that we just kind of knew, like, you know, the last couple of days with what we did and what we did to even be here. So, I mean, I think we celebrated enough for Enrique at the beginning.
What was it like as Cheryl as a head coach? Because it looked like even in the first quarter she was
fun.
intense.
It was super fun.
Yeah.
Even though she's competitive and she requires what she requires, it comes from a good place, and I can appreciate it because she wants us to be great. So hats off to her. Hall of Fame potentially coach, you know, again. But for us, we appreciate it. She was amazing.
Where did you get this outfit from, or what was the inspiration?
I got a stylist. I've only been an All-Star 2 times, and so I like to pay homage. And that just kind of went into the idea. The style itself was the stylist. But I did like the idea, the theme of like celebrating and giving back to other like iconic teams that came before me. So it's just the idea of us like giving homage.
So you just beat Team USA. Does that speak to the depth of this league and how many good players there are? I mean, man.
Yeah. USA is obviously amazing for a reason with so many great players. And I think for us, we try to do a decent job of preparing them, get them to that point. So if we can go back head to head, hopefully when they get over there, it'll be a lot easier.
Cheryl talked about, hey, you weren't just gonna roll over; you guys were gonna really compete. What was that like tonight?
I mean, yeah, it was good. I mean, it's nice because we were used to playing against them night in, night out. But I mean, I think that was our mindset coming in. We just want to beat them, and we did.
Does it speak to the depth of the league?
Absolutely. You see how much talent. You have the Olympic team, and then you have the All-Stars that are still very capable of competing and fighting with them. And so credit goes to us as the All-Stars, but also the Olympic team. I mean, obviously they score points. They can do everything, and so I'm really excited to see what they do in Paris.
It seemed like you guys were so loose, having fun out there. How was that experience? Just with the youth of this league, having fun, having success?
It was great. I mean, nothing better than being able to learn and have fun with vets and people with so much experience. I mean, it was great for me, especially I know this is my second year, but still being able to play alongside the other post players and the other guards. I mean, it was great.
How much more competitive was it this year compared to last?
Oh, it was a lot. I mean, last year, I don't know if defense was a factor last year, but I mean, this year we absolutely made sure that we were defending, getting stops, and also pushing pace.
What's your overwhelming takeaway and memory from this weekend?
The amount of fun I had, I think it was great, especially being able to have 3 Fever girls this time. I think we hung out with them quite a few times, and it was just a great experience.
Now with the break, just how excited are you to kind of have a couple
I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I will be resting.
So it was just fun. Like, I was just trying to push the pace, get the ball out even on their made baskets, and go. Like, that's just what I do. Like, I try to push the pace for everybody, and I think at times that led to really good offense for us. But yeah, that's all Sue, so let her have that.
Next question to your left on the 4th row, all the way there.
Hey, Kaylin, Doug Farmer, JP. What was it like out there watching and being involved with Enrique in that third quarter? I mean, people would sort of had that with you in college for all those years, seeing spurts like that, but to be out there and then watching from the bench, seeing what she did in that third quarter.
Yeah, it's so fun. Like, as a scorer, like when you see a couple go down like that, like you just have all the confidence in the world. The basket looks really big, so I know exactly how she felt. Like she was just in the zone. Like, and really they played good defense multiple times. Like there's just nothing you can do in those situations where she's making step back threes, one-legged floaters, things like that. Like you literally cannot guard it. And like I said on the broadcast, like in my eyes, she's the best one-on-one player in this league. Like she just has that skill. Like she can get whatever shot whenever she wants it. That's how good she is with the ball. So it was fun to watch. Like that's exciting for me. Like I haven't always been on that side of it where you have a teammate that goes kind of crazy like that. So for me, like on the bench, like they tried to sub me in for her. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna stay over here on the bench, let her do her thing.
Caitlin, next question's 3rd row to the left here.
Hi, Caitlin. Is there a moment either on or off the court you think you're going to remember most from this weekend, your first All-Star experience?
I think honestly just the game the most. Like I had a lot of fun just playing and enjoying the atmosphere, like talking with people courtside. Like I was just trying to smile and have fun. Like it doesn't really matter like win or loss, points scored, whatever it is. Like that's not what this is about. Like it's just kind of a reward for your hard work. Obviously it was definitely more competitive probably this year than it is in other years. I thought we still competed, but we still had a lot of fun, and I think that's another main reason we won is because we just smiled and we just played free.
Caitlin, Lauren with the 9450. As a young girl, do you remember watching the All-Star game, and who were you excited to watch at that point in time?
Oh gosh, that's tough. Honestly, like I grew up watching a lot. Like I tried to watch the WNBA as much as I could. I mean, Maya Moore was my favorite player growing up. I can't remember like specifically like one All-Star game. That's tough for me. But I mean, I always watch. Like I was a huge supporter.
Caitlin, for you young people playing against that team, any vindication in the fact that you beat the Olympic team and you guys were not selected to that team?
No, I mean, they're really good. They have plenty of talent on that team. And like, you know, it's the same, I think 4 years prior, I'm pretty sure the Team WNBA beat Team USA. They were perfectly fine in the Olympics. Like, I think if anything, it shows how good this league is. Like, it shows how much talent is in this league and how you have to show up and prepare every single night, because there's a lot of players that aren't even here on All-Star Weekend that can, you know, be here and be in these moments too. It just shows the amount of talent that we have. And there's even so much more talent that's not even in our league, because there's only 12 teams. There's less than 144 spots. So, you know, they could have picked any combination of 12 players and probably been really, really successful. So I think for myself, from my standpoint, is like, you know, this is a great opportunity to, you know, help prepare them for Paris. And, you know, I'm going to be supporting them and cheering them on. Like, I love the Olympics. I've loved the Olympics ever since I was a young kid. And they're going to be just fine. They're going to win gold and dominate. So I'm not worried.
Next question for Caitlin, all the way to the right.
Hi, Caitlin.
Go ahead, yeah.
You just spoke on having 12 teams, but coming off a sold-out All-Star game, you're coming in the next 2 years. There's 2 expansion teams, including I'm from Toronto, working on our first team in Canada. What does it mean to you to come into the league at a time like this, where the growth is unprecedented?
Yeah, it's awesome, and to be a part of this, like to see it grow, it's super special. Super special. I'm happy for the players that have been in this league for a really long time to have moments like these and opportunities like these, because they deserved it. You know, it's been a long time coming, but honestly, like I feel like we're just scratching the surface. Like you said, these 2 expansion teams that already announced and are, you know, going to be coming over the course of the next 2 years, like that's only going to help the league grow. It's going to get more eyeballs, get us into new markets, the new media rights deal, that's going to help. So it's just, you know, day by day, year by year, like it's only going to continue to get better, and it's going to give people an opportunity to see how good women's basketball is from a professional level, but everybody knows how good the talent is in the college level, and you know, you want to continue to get more of those players into this league because there's so many fans at the college level, and continue to bring those fans here. So for myself, I'm just very thankful and grateful, and if I can help in any way, that's all I'm trying to do, is continue to bring people to want to support this game.
Caitlin, this will be our last question for Caitlin. Caitlin, 4th row to the right, and let me just say we'll be joined immediately by Enrique and Mecca.
Caitlin Grant Moore, Arizona Republic.
Go ahead, yeah.
10 assists, only 2 turnovers. You're known as a scorer, but you were a facilitator tonight, and it worked. What were you seeing out there that put you in that position to play that way today?
Well, I honestly can't wait to not touch a basketball for a while. Oh my God, I think I've shot too many times in the past year. I mean, I just love passing the basketball. I think, like, I just love to push the pace. Like, I want to make people run, and honestly, sometimes it works better almost when they score. They, like, take a breath for a second. I want to get the ball out and go. You know, that's the way I view it, is like, let's get the ball out, let's go, let's push. That's the hardest thing to guard on offense, is offensive transition. On a made basket, on a missed basket, doesn't matter. But yeah, I mean, I just want to set my teammates up for success, get them in positions to be successful. And I take a lot of pride in that, probably more pride than, you know, making shots. If I can set my teammates up, that's going to make our team way more successful overall. So that's what I like to do.
Thank you.
Caitlin,
Everybody
thank you.
have a nice month.